First guy coming to stage, first comic. He was on one of the first Kinanesgivings, as they're now known as, and he absolutely crushed it, and I was so excited to have him back here tonight, and you can catch him around town. He's also an artist, so you can find his works online as well. Please give it up for Mr. Winslow Dumaine, everybody.
I don't like it when I'm at a funeral and they give me a pack of Kleenex. Like, bro, come on, I'm not that horny. Hi, how are you? I'm Winslow, I'm a comedian. And this summer, I went on a big comedy tour. Is anyone else here proud of me? Oh, okay. No, it's really cool. It was the first time the tour went well enough that I could afford to sleep in a bed at the end of the show. That's great, right? But that's not a brag, because I was staying at the Red Roof Inn. I don't know if anybody here stay at the Red Roof before? All right, the people that cheered, they have the best dope in Illinois. It's true. The Red Roof Inn has all of the charm of a maximum security hospital and none of the security, right? I was at the Red Roof Inn in Baltimore, right? I get my room, I get my key, I drive up to it, and I say goodbye to my catalytic converter, and I need you to understand, these places are stripped down. It's like they built a FEMA camp in Silent Hill. It's a nightmare, right? I open the door, and there's like nothing in this room. They don't have a phone in the Red Roof Inn, man. You can't get a wake-up call. The room is a wake-up call, right? There's not a Bible in the Red Roof. Even the Gideons are like, you know what? Heaven is full, It's nuts. And so what you have to do is you have to know what that mattress looks like before you sleep on it, right? So I pull the blankets away, and as I'm pulling the sheet off of this mattress, I reveal the largest and darkest blood stain I have ever seen. Like a full man of blood, right? Like the Shroud of Turin wrapped around this mattress, man. And look, I've stayed in some rough places, right? I've slept in places that also sold live bait, but I have a limit, right? So I go to the front desk, and I tell the front desk, I'm like, hey man, the mattress soaked in blood. And I'll never forget what the manager said to me, because he looked up and he said, okay, and? Because that wasn't the worst thing to happen to him that day, do you understand? So I badger with him for a bit, and I get him to come back to the room, and he sees the mattress, and he just kind of gets down, lifts it up, flips it over, revealing a smaller blood stain on the other side. And he said, sleep on this side. And I did, all right? Has anyone here slept on a mattress that crunches? It's not a good feeling, man. Felt like I had saltines in my pocket. God. But that's the thing, is I like that. I like grit. I don't need clean towels. I will sleep in a place that has bullet holes in the bathtub. I want a story, you know what I mean? I like that kind of thing. That's the best part about being on the road, I got to go back home to my hometown of Omaha, Nebraska. Got to record 45 minutes, which is very cool, right? And halfway through the recording, my mom's phone went off, and she just let it ring. Thanks, Mom. Thank you, right? I worked so hard on this, right? And I'm in the middle of a bit, and with every ring, I'm just kind of like, quietly to myself, subtracting 1 star from the Yelp review of the home I'm eventually gonna put her in. You know what I mean? I'm like 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's it. I'm gonna have to find one with a Netflix documentary. Have to find one that Reagan closed, This is... But I'm very fortunate, because I was born with very cool parents, right? Because my mom is like a hippie arts lady, and my dad is just a cool breeze on a summer day. My dad is the loveliest man you'll ever meet. True story. Last Christmas, me and my dad went on a walk. We walk out to the river. We look at the river, and we don't talk because we're men. And we get back to the car. Back in the car, he unzips his jacket, and it's just full of leaves. I'm like, Dad, why is your jacket full of leaves? And he goes, oh, these are the pretty ones I wanted to take home. All right. Cool, man. That man is the reason why I pay more for every single oil change, all right? Did not put any masculinity into me. You know? Growing up, everybody said that my brother got all the good looks and the smarts, and that I got a really hot and smart brother. So that didn't work out for me. But I got him back, though. I got him back, because he died. So, yeah. But he did get me back, though, because the doctors brought him back to life. That is a true story. My older brother died on the operating table and then was brought back to life, which is the single most big brother move anyone has ever done. I can never top that, right? Like I'm a touring comedian. I own a small business. Logan has been to the beyond, man. Like every Thanksgiving, the family gets together and we're all just talking about the birds we just ate, you know, and the coffee we're about to drink, except for Logan, who's in the corner talking to no one about the shimmering black, the vortex of souls that exists across the gulf of time. And I'm just standing there like, man, we were gonna play checkers. Are you in or you out, you know? God. No, growing up, we got along. Me and my brother were like the most extreme thing that you could be politically in Nebraska, which is mildly liberal. As the most extreme. But we got along like that, and then we kind of went our separate ways, right? Because Logan moved to D.C., and he became what I call a Trader Joe's liberal, which is nothing. And I moved to Chicago, and I found out about leftism, and if you don't know what that is, that's where you get to light things on fire for good. So, it's pretty fucking cool. That's what I'm into now. But here's the thing. I'm from a red state, and I live in a blue state. I got a lot of friends from across the whole political spectrum. I really do. I myself, very socialist, very left-leaning. But whenever I hang out with my socialist left-leaning friends, I have to break their hearts, because I have to tell them, guys, the Republicans are having way more fun than us. It's true, because every time my socialist friends want to hang out, they're like, hey man, do you want to come over to my place and read theory? No! I want to fucking read theory. Why? Because when my Republican friends want to hang out, there's like, dude, come on down to the compound. We just built a dirt bike. That sounds way more fucking fun. One side of the aisle has access to bottle rockets, man. Who do you think I want to hang out with? Like every Republican ad, they're so good. Republicans are so good because every single Republican ad is just like, what's up? My name is Thunk Budweiser. And if you vote for me, I'm gonna blow up gender with this big ass gun. We're like, you're a monster, but that's a great ad, man. And then every liberal Democrat ad is just like in black and white. And it's just a guy going, my name is Raindrop Clownhorn. And if you vote for me, I'm sorry. Come on, man. Fucking inspire me. So in that joke, I make liberals sound weak and ineffectual and Republicans sound tough, right? I put that on TikTok, and it blew up in a way that's not cool. Do you know what I mean? Because now I have thousands of comments from dudes that think I'm a Republican. Because I have comments from dudes in their profile pictures just like a truck. And they're just like, no, this is a great joke, my fellow Aryan brother. I'm like, no, that's not me, man. But like, that's the thing, is that the right is very, very, very good at making the left sound way scarier than it really is. They're so good at that, man. Because if you really talk to any lefty person, all they want to do is poorly run a soup kitchen. That's all they want to do. But the right, dude, turn on any talk radio, any time of the day. There's like, thanks for listening. We got 2 stories for you tonight. Should women wear pants? Studies show it will kill God. And are the transgenders trying to turn Sheboygan into they-themgen? Find out today. Thank you. Thank you for listening to KXVR, the hard R, you know? That's not me. And it bugs me that it's so much more effective to be destructive, right? It's so much more effective to tear things down than it is to build them back up. It's always easier, and I know that because every time a liberal has handed me a clipboard and I've signed my name, nothing has happened, man. The last time a Republican handed me a clipboard, I accidentally joined the Marines, all right? It's nuts. But like the thing is I kind of love the scrum. I love the conflict. I love getting into it with people. Everything is political. I like getting into arguments, and that is why I love Facebook Marketplace. Anybody do that? Y'all shopping on Facebook Marketplace? It's great. It's the most hostile way to buy anything. It's like buying pants in an active shooting. It's nuts. I sent a message to a guy on Facebook Marketplace that said, hey man, is this chair still available? 5 days go by, he says nothing. Dawn of the 6th day, he says, fuck you. I love this man. Oh. That's the thing, man, is like, I love conflict, I love the grit, I love getting into it, man. And so like, I'm really, this is me doing well, right? Like I'm making some improvements on my life recently. One thing I've been doing, started telling people I bowled a 300. What are they gonna do, check? Fuck them, you know? It's true, fuck them. I've been taking better care of my relationships. I've been trying to be nicer to people and things like that. I went to a sex shop recently because I'm seeing somebody who's 28 and doesn't own a vibrator, which is weird. You know, I have to be a feminist for her. So I was gonna get her a Hitachi. And if you don't know what a Hitachi is, the Hitachi company, their top 2 products, nuclear reactors, vibrators, all right? The Hitachi Magic Wand is their flagship model, and in order to make it, they take a light aircraft engine, and they fix to it a Cabbage Patch Doll's head, right? And when you turn it on, it vibrates with the violence of a broken washing machine. They were originally invented to buff graffiti off of the Berlin Wall, man. They used to run on diesel. Now they're electric. When you plug them in and turn them on, it just dims the streetlights in your neighborhood. It's true. I used a Hitachi on a woman once, her glass eye fell out. It's crazy, man. It rolled under the couch, we never found it, you know? But a hole is a hole, right? And so, she's like, I'm petite, that would kill me, so we don't get that. Instead, she wanted to get this, there's this like 6-piece remote activated vibrator that syncs with your Spotify account so you can like play music into your body, right? It has a separate clit sucker for it. I tried that thing on in the store. I have an Audi belly button now. It's nuts. They made me buy it. And so I'm thinking, well, if she's getting something fun, maybe there's something fun for the boys, right? Here's the thing. Sex toys for women are kind of beautiful and abstract and purple, you know? They look like alien technology made profane by men, you know? Sex toys for men, it's just gore. It's just lips and asses. It's like Ed Gein's apartment. It's just like fucking grindcore lyrics on the wall over here. Ugh. There's a sex toy for men that's just a Pringles tube full of ground turkey. There's a sex toy for men that's just this black egg and you can crack it open. There's this like goo inside of it that you can fuck. Man, I'm not gonna pay $9 goddamn to fuck an egg. I got eggs at home I can fuck. You know? And like, I want to make it clear, like, this is all posturing, right? Like, I am a delicate man. Like, I fuck softly. When I fuck, the sheets don't even crease, all right? Like, I'm delicate, man. Like, true story, to this day, my safe word is, oh, hey, MASH is on, you know? Like, now there's a lot of people that are into, like, freaky shit and sex that I just don't, I don't like it when a woman calls me daddy in bed. Like, I'm from Nebraska. You should call me Peepaw. All right. This is my impression of a guy who's really aroused by tragedies showing up at a tragedy. Hey, man, I came as soon as I heard. All right. So, I'll leave you with this. I spent the first half of my life trying to be the most interesting man in the room, right? Trying to be mysterious and captivating. And it got me this jacket, right? Like, it got me here, right? But this pursuit of trying to be interesting is incredibly selfish and very, very stupid. And I ended up hurting a lot of people because I was very fucking arrogant. I thought I was being clever, but I was really just being mean. And so now I'm trying to spend the second half of my life just trying to be kind. And every chance that I get, I want to try to be kind, right? And yeah, everybody should do this. And it is an uphill battle because of men on the internet. I don't know if you've met some of these boys, but they are fucking difficult customers, right? I had a guy message me out of nowhere telling me that I look like I could get the lead role in Columbine High School Musical 3. Unbelievable. Hurtful. Imagine telling someone that they look like they're into musical theater, you know? And so I put one of my jokes on Instagram, and a random dude that I don't know messaged me, and he just said, "Is this some sort of lame attempt at comedy?" Oh, that's the first thing I read that morning. It was that message. Is this some sort of lame attempt at comedy? And then he just like unloaded on me. And it hurt, man. And I wanted to say something smart back. I wanted to like just really clap back. I've been doing roast comics and roast battles for so long, I can handle it. But I didn't want to be mean. And so I wanted to try to be empathetic and try to be kind. And I wanted to understand him. So I went to his page and I went on his profile. And the first thing I see is that he has under 150 followers, so I got him there. Second thing I see is that all he's doing is just posting the records that he's trying to sell, and nobody's buying anything. It's his business, and it's not doing well. And his most recent post is of his extremely premature baby and the surgery that she's about to have. And I read that whole thing, and I sent it to him, and I just said, "Is this some sort of lame attempt at a baby? You have to try to be kind, all right?" That's all for me. Thank you.